Hey guys, your guy JD. I'm back with another video, guys. So on this video, we're gonna be taking a look on the pair of Eurusd. So I'm gonna try to make this video as short as I can. So let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. So we are looking on our daily time frame, but I would like us to start on a weekly time frame because it's always best to analyze based on the breakdown of the market sentiment on a weekly time frame. Okay, so if we look up here, guys, Euro USD is facing some sort of a resistance where it is on a weekly time frame. Okay, even though we didn't manage to just tap on it clearly, we haven't swept above it, which I believe that we might be seeing that coming soon. Okay, but I'm just gonna leave it there. We have our high there, and then if we were to look for our low, we were gonna be looking for our low all the way down to this area here. Okay, let's forget about those wicks there, about this area here. Okay, so we also have these internal structures here, okay, which I would like us to look into. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and mark there. Okay, so again, I'm gonna be looking at this area here. So it's you must make sure that your line is straight and aligning. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna be looking for. Okay, so we have had this internal low here, and which we can see that the price was trading a bit below it. Okay, so the price was trading below that. So now what I'm gonna be looking at, we can all see that EURUSD tried to fill up this gap here, which to me it did a nice job to close up everything from that area there. Okay, perfect. So this is how EURUSD is looking on a weekly standpoint. Okay, so there's a high possibility that we might see a sweep above this area here. Okay, there's a high possibility that we might see it sweeping above the area, which is going to be above this zone here. There's a very high possibility, and there's still a high possibility that it might respect it and then remain below it, considering that we can see that we have a resistance here. Okay, we have a strong resistance there on a weekly time frame. So down to daily, we're still going to be looking at the same thing. Okay, so daily time frame, I will start by looking at the inside structures, which are going to be these zones here. Okay, and again, I'm not going to forget this internal high that we kind of formed here. So that's how I like to mark my chart all the time, guys. And then I'm gonna be looking for this one here. Because it just complete everything for me. So next, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my Fibonacci and look at the low of this previous week. I should have done it here on the weekly time frame. Okay, and take my Fibonacci, draw it from the low all the way to the high of the week. Okay, from the low to the high of the week, and then we're gonna go back to the daily. Oh shit, I forgot to make it visible on other time frames. I'm gonna make it visible on daily. So down to our daily time frame, then you can see here on our daily time frame, guys, that we have our 60% or 61% right here, and we have our 50% right over here. So in between here, you can see that we have this gap, and then we have this internal high, which is the next possible area that we might see EURUSD playing to. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove our Fibonacci, guys. Okay, so down here we still have this whole area here on our daily time frame, which is not visited again. Okay, ever since we broke it, we never revisited this area again. Okay, so we broke above it, and then the market took a turn here instead of filling all the way down here. So there's still a high possibility that we might see Euro USD playing back on that area then. Okay, mostly considering that's my 78.10% of my Fibonacci retracement. There's still a high possibility that instead of looking for this market to just take turns here and then continuously push above and break, we might see this market continuously moving from there, or maybe take a turn at this area here, and then we see the market continuously moving all the way up. Okay, but lastly, we still have the possibility of seeing the market pushing all the way down to my 78.1%, and then buy from there and then break all the way up. Okay, so but for this we're gonna have to wait, guys. We have to wait for confirmations and see how the market is playing out going forward. Okay, let's jump into our 4 hours time frame. So 4 hours time frame, we can see that up here we have this whole liquidity pool here, and we can see that the market is rejecting this zones here. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking for anything which is gonna be happening inside this zone here. Okay, I'm gonna be looking for anything which is gonna be happening inside that zone there. So I'm gonna be looking for sales, guys. Okay, I'm gonna be looking for sales on Euro USD, and the moment we break this line here, it's also gonna confirm that we're gonna be heading for either one of these zones. So I'm looking for sales when the market taps close to this area up here. I will have my stop loss right above there. Okay, then my first TP is just gonna be there. Okay, and then second one here, and then the last TP might be down here. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna be looking for on the pair of Euro USD, guys, going throughout this week. This is my first trade that I will take, but if we end up pushing all the way down there, I'm gonna look for buys all the way down there, guys. Guy JD, I'm out. I will see you again on another video, guys.